Spill prevention and response. Objectives: provide information regarding spill prevention and response. Background: spill prevention means preventing discharges of chemicals and other products. Employees and contractors must perform their work in a manner whereby chemicals and other substances are not spilled. Fuel transfer. For Triesteam personnel, a release is most likely to occur during oil/fuel transfer, so we should always use good handling practices. For example, refueling a gas or diesel-powered forklift could potentially result in a spill if good practices are not followed. Simple controls can be put into place, such as continuously monitoring the level of fuel during the transfer process. Equipment operation. Another possible release can occur during equipment operation. Should inspect the equipment before operating the equipment to ensure all fluid lines are tight and there is no evidence of leaking fluids. General spill response. Safety comes first. Always protect yourself. Call 911 and/or the mill emergency response immediately if anyone is injured or if there's a potential for fire. Extinguish any sources of ignition. Warn others and isolate the area. Determine the source of the spill or release. Incidental spills. An incidental spill is a small amount of fuel, for example, that splashes on the ground. If possible, try to contain the spill. Use absorbent so that the fuel will not spread. If the spill occurs near a storm drain, attempt to prevent the spill from entering the drain. Emergency spills. Emergency or major spills are typically defined as 5 gallons or more of the product, or if the spill has entered into the storm drain, nearby stream, etc. Also, a spill is an emergency if it cannot be stopped. It poses a fire explosion hazard, or if additional emergency personnel and equipment are needed. Regardless of the type of spill, the incident must be reported to the mill's emergency response team and/or the environmental department immediately. When reporting the spill, ensure that you provide the following information: location of spill, the approximate amount spilled, fire hazards if they exist, location of the nearest storm drain if applicable, if an injury has occurred or there is a potential for others to be injured, and other information as required by the mill. Quiz 1. Spill prevention means preventing discharges or chemicals and other products. A, true, B, false. 2. A release is most likely to occur during oil fuel transfer. A, true, B, false. An incidental spill is a small amount of fuel, for example, that splashes on the ground. A, true, B, false. 4. Emergency or major spills are typically defined as 5 gallons or more of the product, or if the spill has entered into the storm drain or nearby stream, etc. A, true, B, false. 5. Regardless of the type of spill, the incident must be reported to the mill's emergency response team and/or the environmental department immediately. A, true, B, false.